Hello, welcome back to Planet Zoo, and today we're making London Eye in Planet Zoo. So to start with, I started with these two construction pieces. I stunted them slightly, and this is going to be the main base which holds the whole structure up. So I tried to go as realistic as possible for the London Eye. It's a bit hard to get things size-wise to scale in Planet Zoo, but I think I did alright. So I'm just extending these up till they meet. It was quite hard to do because you can't do two at once. You have to do them each individually. So that's kind of annoying, but I did it, and I just had to adjust it a bit at the top. So what I'm just doing now is I'm making the where the motor would be, and what attaches to the whole spinning round thing, the mechanism. So I thought it'd be cool to add this curved back to the back of the mechanism, and then narrow it here just to connect the mechanism to. And it was hard to get these right angle to go all the way down. It took a lot of different attempts. I've cut out quite a lot. You're only seeing a few of them here. So it's just going down, but I did have to keep adjusting it, so much so that it's almost just straight, but obviously it is a bit slanted. But it was extremely hard to get this correct. So I'm just adding these spikes. It was hard to get them to line up properly because obviously it is done by eye. There is no way to snap it to the correct rotation because 15 degrees, the smallest increment, is way too large. So I just tried my best, and I think this bit actually looks quite realistic. Now I'm just choosing the thickness for the circle which goes around all the spikes. I think I go with this one in the end, but as you see, I had to bend it just so there was a bend every so often, and it wasn't a complete circle. I think what it looks like at the end is good though. It's not that noticeable. So I'm just extending this all the way around. It was quite hard to get them to line up. It took a lot of trial and error. As you can see, there's still a bit of spikes going through. And at the end of this video, we do have quite a few cinematics. I'm quite pleased with how it looks at the end. Unfortunately, it doesn't rotate because it's Planet Zoo. You can't really make a rotating object. this is made out of the grid pieces, and then I just move the entire group so it's in place. I did originally make it a bit too big, so I did shrink it. Yeah, so here I'm just shrinking it. I'm just going to add the roof here. I decided to go with a curved one. I can't do one for underneath because these you can't rotate on the y-axis, so it's just going to be a flat floor, which was kind of disappointing because it's not really symmetrical, but I didn't want it just to be a box, so I did want a curved roof. So I'm just adding the connecting bit here, but I decided that was too thick, so I change it in a minute. To do this, I created the blueprint of a thing, and then I move them around. So as I say, I do change the mechanism in a minute. So I'm just adding them all the way around. Obviously, I don't make it overlap the mechanism, the circle, and instead I just move the attaching section. So I just redid it all so I could have a blueprint with the smaller connecting bit, because I did think it looked quite ugly how it was before. So obviously recolor it to white and then save it as a blueprint again in a minute, and now I'm just adding it around. Decided to go for every other spoke of the wheel, so it was symmetrical but it wasn't too packed with too many carriages. So I'm just adjusting all the attaching components here to the edge of a wheel, all the way around. I do fix that bit of the wheel which is hanging off at that side. I'm not quite sure why that was there. How I would have made the wheel if I was to do it again. So I'd get these squares and then I just add them all the way around and then rotate them within each other, and then once we've made the complete circle like we have now, I can rotate it on the y-axis and add it. The only problem is there's no way of telling the center, but that is how I would do it next time. So this is just for cinematics at the end. I think it looks so good with the sunset shining through all the glass pieces, and I just love the way it looks. So anyway, thanks so much for watching. Like and subscribe to help grow the channel. Thanks so much for 20 subscribers, and I'll see you next week for a City Skylines 2 video, but we are getting Planet Zoo back onto the channel soon, so the week after next will be another Planet Zoo video, and then I will be resuming the Gardens series. So if you've missed the first series of that, the playlist is linked on screen now. Thanks so much for watching. Goodbye.